the Calabar Old Boys Association will honor 14 distinguished awardees at their annual awards ceremony this Saturday, November 22. But it's not just about the awards, because a portion of the event's proceeds will go towards supporting Westwood High in Trelawney. So joining us this morning via Zoom is Marjorie Campbell, president of the Westwood Old Girls Association. And with us in studio is Donald Barnes, first vice president of the Calabar Old Boys Association. And him I'm on in green tie this morning, like can't help himself at all.
Green and black.
Green and black. So you said never what to wear, right, this morning?
No, my name is all of us coach, and yes, and I have to be very careful, Debbie, because there are some questions being asked about who is the new coach.
Oh no! Wow.
Who will be the new coach? But as we were saying in Jamaica, we allow that one.
Yeah, man, it's time to leave it alone. But one thing we can't leave alone, though, is this amazing effort that Calabar is doing. Let's talk about, how the children, I should probably pose this to Marjorie. Marjorie, let's talk about Westwood in particular, because Calabar is helping Westwood here. So what was the impact after Melissa? What impact did Melissa have on Westwood?
The dormitories, the classrooms, the dining room, the administrative building, staff rooms, labs, principal flats, the VP flats, teachers flats. When we saw it, we were just unbelievable. As you see from the pictures, the amount of debris that's scattered all over the campus. To us, it wasn't the Westwood that we all knew.
Wow.
We are in the restoration mode now, just trying to clean up, trying to get the girls back on campus. The grades 11 to 13 need to get back on because they have exams coming up in a couple of months. And so we are on a drive to try to get back the campus to a state where we can accommodate the girls. And we are trying to get funds from all our stakeholders, and Minister of Education visited, NET visited, the board have met, Westwood Old Girls Association, New York chapter, the Florida chapter, everybody's on board trying to get back Westwood to what it used to be. At least in a way that the girls can come back on campus.
Yeah, and I have to ask, Sir Barnes, I mean, when you heard what was happening down in Westwood, down in Trelawney,
yes.
What was the reaction?
No, it's quite it's quite disturbing, but we have to move forward. But I think it's important to make the nexus, though. Westwood is actually Calabar's sister school.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there is an obligation to help family. So naturally, we as the Calabar community believe that we have to do whatever we can to assist them, because clearly we are acutely aware of the challenges that the administrators as well as the student face, especially those who are preparing for external examinations.
Yeah. What is the total cost of the damage, Miss Marjorie? Do you have a figure now?
Yes, we do. The initial estimate is $298 million. That's a whopping sum, which will be undertaken by our stakeholders, and we're trying to raise funds. Hence, Calabar having this big award ceremony, and have asked us, and they're part of the proceeds will go towards restoration of Westwood. It's a really large sum.
Yeah, it's a large sum, and you wanted to add something? Yeah.
No, it's when you look at the extent of the damage nationally and to our educational institutions, I think from a government standpoint, I understand the enormity of the efforts in rebuilding, but we have to get the students back in school, at least at a level where they can learn. So I think it requires a national collective effort, and I'm very much impressed with the fact that the different Past Students Association went down to Westwood, I think, last week and helped with some of the cleaning up exercise. And this is what is required. It's a national effort.
All right, well, all the time, but I want to ask you quickly. So this is an effort in the right direction to help Westwood. This is your annual awards ceremony. It's happening this weekend.
Yes.
You have 14 persons who are being awarded. Quickly tell me who these awards are and how can persons support the mission of helping to rebuild Westwood quickly. Yeah.
Okay, well, clearly, we'll be having pledges. The night of the ceremony this week, Saturday. But in terms of awardees, we have Dr. Wayne Henry, who is the Director General of the PIOJ. We have our World Championship athletes, Orlando Bennett, and yes, smooth Mr. Oblique Civil. We have the President of the Atlanta chapter, Dr. Anderson. We have Fitz Coleman. And interestingly enough, we have our old Marian as our guest speaker, the Honorable Bruce James.
Yeah.
By having so many athletes. But importantly for us, though, we'll also be recognizing the students who have done very well in their CSEC, in their external examinations. So it's not just about the old boys alone, but importantly for us is the existing students. But we also have a lady who will be awarding, Miss Jennifer Jarrett, who is very much responsible for the guidance counseling unit for over 20 plus years, and I've been molding these young men. So for us, it's more than just old boys.
If you wanted more information, we can contact Calabar, right?
Contact us at Calabar at www.cubajamaica.com. That's where we're at, and please come out, support, whether you're from Calabar, from Westwood, come and support. It's a very beautiful initiative, and one that is headed in the right direction.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Marjorie Campbell, for being here, virtually this morning with us. We appreciate you guys both. All right, Marjorie Campbell, President of the Westwood Old Girl Association, and Janelle Barnes, First Vice President, Calabar Old Boys Association. Coming up, we'll tell you how to spot